We are live, ladies and gentlemen. BTC sitting at near a bottom here. We might get a double bottom at this level. Keep an eye on BTC because if this thing starts pumping, we get a double bottom here. We'll start coming up and maybe even break out to 70K. So that's something I'm keeping an eye on because I do like trading Bitcoin miners. The miner that I have my eyes on is Riot Stock. I already sold over here. We actually sold. I alerted in the Discord. I'm like, hey, let's sell here at around $8. So we made some money off of that. I'm still holding a big position, a big 50K position for $10 plus. It's gonna take time. Just exercise patience and discipline, and you'll be fine. Of course, any Bitcoin miner that you're playing, you can play Bitfarms, you can play CLSK or Mara stock. They all follow each other, so it doesn't matter which one you buy. As long as it goes up over the long term, you'll be fine. As long as it follows BTC more than anything. Okay, Palantir stock. Whoa, Palantir stock just continues to break out. I would watch to see if this breaks out above $43. Buyers stepping in today despite the selling pressure from the market. See if it breaks out. If it breaks out, we'll go to 45 because 45 is going to be the big level. If we switch to the monthly, you'll see that in the past 45, yeah, look at that. That's the big level right there. So if it breaks 43, 45 is next, and then we'll see if we can break 45 and go to 50. Nvidia, of course, dips being bought, broke out of the wedge to the upside. I did make a video saying, hey, calls will print here. So if you bought calls, you made money. It's just hard to lose money on Nvidia when it keeps breaking out like this. So, and it's breaking out above 134. If it can break 134 here, we're going to see 140 and then possibly 150. So very bullish here with Nvidia. Bitcoin miners, like I said, they're getting real cheap. So that is a good opportunity. You want to look for where the cheapies are. And I'm looking at miners right now. So, SPY, I would watch for a breakout about 577. If it can break 577.70 here, we could see higher. 178 would be next at that point. It did pull back today, but as long as it continues breaking out, we'll continue to see money being made on calls. So I would look for calls above 577.70. SoFi, I wouldn't buy this one. Like I said, it's about buying cheap. With SoFi, it's about buying cheap. You want to buy down here at $6. You look at the trading range here real quick. You'll see it's the bottom is down there under. You want to buy under 7. Under 7, it's a buy. Usually the CEO buys under 7, like all the time. He always buys under 7 or 650. So that is where you want to jump in. You probably don't want to jump in at 860, at the little top here. So. I mean, maybe it'll go to 10, but I would just, if I was holding shares that I bought under $7, I would sell right now. Just be content with the $1.65 gain per share and then wait for it to come back down. Because this thing has been, the market is in a bull run and this stock has been going sideways in the bull run. And in a bear market, it was going sideways. So it's just something you want to trade the range and that's it. Not something you want to hold long term just based on its performance. AITX, it's at a bottom. It's been holding down here for the entire year. Loves to have those 300 to 500% runs. Maybe the occasional 50% pop. This is a buy. Just accumulate it and hold it. Be willing to hold for like a year though. Don't expect it to run as soon as possible. This stock breaking down finally. Is that what I'm seeing? I remember who was it? Buffalo Fireside Chats. He doubled down on this one. What an intelligent human being, doubling down on something that keeps going down and that doesn't communicate. That makes all kinds of statements saying we're gonna do this, that, and the other, but never follows through, and down she goes. I'm pretty sure this is gonna break down. That's what it's looking like. It's getting ready to do so. That's what happens when a stock doesn't want to communicate, or a company, I should say. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, so ILIS not a buy. It's absolute garbage at this point. That's why I took the loss. I'm like, this is garbage. See ya. Hey, Tilray stock. I bought this one at what? 170. I'm still holding. I'm not concerned here. We had some bad earnings, or I shouldn't say bad earnings, but it didn't meet expectations. Whatever. It didn't meet It didn't beat earnings. Okay, it didn't. But look what happened. It didn't beat earnings and buyers stepped in at the bottom of the range. People just love this wheat. I don't know why people love this wheat stock, but boy, did it get cheap on that breakdown from earnings. And guess what? It was nothing more than an opportunity to add nice and cheap. So I'm in it. and I'm still going to hold my shares at 170. And I'll be happy to hold and wait for that next run up. So look at that wick, boys. This one just, it keeps holding this range, and I keep telling people just abuse the bottom of this range. If it's going to keep holding, even after not beating on earnings, look at that. I don't know why people love it. Hey, I love it too. I mean, it just keeps going sideways here. Might as well take advantage of that bottom. QIND, no one should be surprised by QIND. I mean, boy, did it almost drop to a double zeros. I expect QIND to continue to go down, spiral. GameStop. What's going on with GameStop? GameStop's almost a buy. I'm tempted. I know some people have bought already, but I'm waiting for down here. I'm waiting for $19.50 to $20, not $20.65. I want to get in as cheap as possible. So, and it's in a wedge, so it should technically come down to like $19.80, $20. So that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for 20 and under. So I can continue to wait. Up to you if you want to buy in right now, but I'm gonna wait. On a meme stock, I will wait. I'm not gonna jump in anywhere above 20. Well, Shades, what if it doesn't come down to your level, 20 and under? Well, oh, boo-hoo. I just showed you, if you're watching this video, I just showed you there's plenty of opportunities out there. Why would I care? If it gives me the opportunity, I will buy under 20. If it doesn't, I'll just buy Riot stock. Like, I'll buy Riot stock. Like, I'm fine. I'm good. There's always opportunities somewhere else. Wow, Trump media pumping. I wouldn't chase that. That's not what we do on this channel. I think that's it. I'm like going through my watch list, and I'm like, is there anything else here that I should be keeping an eye on? Mullen stock? Yeah, right. Who's going to touch that garbage? ASTS, maybe it's bottomed out here. I'm still waiting for the bottom on this one, but maybe the bottom is at 22. We'll see if it forms a double bottom down here. But buyers stepped in here once. They're stepping in again. We'll see. We'll see if it finds a trading range. If it doesn't, then it's just going to continue to come down. Because that's how it is, right? Either the stock continues to trend to the downside, or eventually sellers, they're finished, and buyers can finally step in and take control of the price, and we just kind of go sideways. So we'll see what happens with that. Sybil stock, oh wow, yeah, ooh, we're gonna go to dollars, yeah, we're gonna see pennies. I'm not eating no hat because this didn't go to pennies. When I say pennies, I mean 2 cents plus. You know, if I didn't say 1 penny, I knew we were gonna reach that. Pennies, that wasn't gonna happen. People were absolutely delusional. Hopefully, the smart ones got their bags out, because that's what I would have done. I would have gotten the bag out. If I had a bag at 1 cent, because the last alert I made on Sybil was at 1 cent. So, yeah. Hopefully people got their bags out. If you didn't, oh boy, is all I'm going to say. ASNS, still sitting here at the bottom of this range. I'm still in it, so we're just waiting to see if we get some news from them. And if that news is juicy, we could see this run. If it's not, we're going to see a dump. And I'm going to have to take the loss, and that's just the name of the game, guys. You know, no big deal. As long as you're not going all in with your account. I've met people who say, man, if I make one bad trade, I lose it all. And I'm like, well, what are you doing? Are you, like, throwing... Like, how do you blow up your account? Why are you even going all in with everything you got? Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, don't do that. Like, if you blow up... If one bad trade is all it takes for your account to blow up, you're doing it wrong. Like, there's no risk management there. The first step to not blowing up is literally just trading with 10% of what you of your account, whatever that may be. So if it's 100K, just trade with 10K. If you blow up the 10K, you're still fine, and you can still recover pretty quickly actually with the other 90%. But some people, unfortunately, they go all in every time, and the one time they're wrong, they blow up. So it is what it is, but we're smarter than that. We know what to do. We know where to buy. That's it for the video. I just showed you where the opportunities are, what I'm holding, and what I am watching for in the coming month. Have a great Halloween, guys. I will see you in the next one.